Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to your March readings. I want to say thank you so much for subscribing, for your feedback, for your comments. Thank you for all the bookings. I have been busy giving all of you readings, so thank you so much for that. I am using a different camera right now, my computer camera, because my GoPro broke, so it's going to go back for repairs. And of course, as always, I just wanted to say how grateful I am to have you watch and subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much. The cards that I've chosen are the same cards that I've always used, but my spread is a little bit different. It's still 5-card spread. However, it's been on my mind for quite some time to do something a little bit different. So it's still going to be a general reading, but the way I'm doing it is slightly different. It shouldn't make much of a difference to you, if any, and hopefully, as always, it'll be as accurate as it possibly can be. And of course, it's a general reading, so it may not apply to everybody, in which case you are more than welcome to book a reading with me, and the information you can find is below on my address, with my address on my website. Okay, so let's get started with your readings. I will see you soon. Hello, Scorpio individuals, Scorpio people. Thank you for coming back. Let's see what the cards have to say. When I was shuffling the cards, I asked my guide for any information that he could give me, or Spirit could give me, for people under the sign of Scorpio. And the first word I heard was the word change. Now, as I talk about this word change, and I'm just going to get rid of my email, sorry for the noise there. As I talk about the word change, he's showing me a road and a person walking on a road, and the clear in front of that person, the road in front of that person is very clear and it's unobstructed, and I hear the words ready, set, go, and I see the green light implying it's time to go ahead. So there are some changes coming up for some of you, I am assuming, and we'll see if the cards corroborate that. And I'd hear positive changes, but I do feel these changes are long awaited, or something that you've been waiting for quite some time. So and it's been in the works for quite some time. So let's see what the cards have to say. In a position of present, what you've got going on is you have the card right off the bat called Spiritual Strength. I'm just gonna make sure there's no glare here. See if you can see that better. Okay, this is a card number 9. Spiritual strength, well, as the word implies, you are now, either you are undergoing something in your life right now that is making you very strong, spiritually speaking, and that goes for your confidence and how you feel about yourself, or something will be coming up very shortly where you will be I want to say the word challenged on a spiritual level, but I don't take the word challenge as a negative message, challenged in a positive way. 9 to me is also a number that represents endings of certain cycles and beginning of new ones. So the road that I was seeing that you were traveling on, or whoever this message is pertaining to, does signify change and endings, because you're moving forward towards something that's very new. Okay, now in a position of past influences, we have the card called Accelerated Movement. I'm just going to show you this way. And this is also a card that represents your spiritual part of who you are. And it's a card number 8, so 9 and then you've got an 8. But it was shown to be in reverse. And basically what that means is that you are, the influences that have affected your change or where you're going, there's been situations, or you've been in situations that were moving either very fast, or life has pushed you very quickly through series of events. And I hear and see a person kind of getting scraped as they move along, because the train, for lack of a better word, is moving so quickly. It's almost like you don't have enough time to grasp air or get your bearings back. So there was something in the past that you are coming out of that it's implying you are moving away from something that was significant, and it was fast moving and not necessarily a comfortable move. Okay, but that's in the past. Now let's see what the future card represents. So this is the future card. The card represented by future, or the future card, is represented by new beginnings. This is a Fool in a traditional tarot deck. This is a major arcana card, and this card was shown to me in reverse. So I'm going to check with my guide what this is saying. Okay, so the road that I was seeing you traveling on, and the path that was in front of you, because the card is shown to me in reverse, and 0 or the Fool is the card that is in a traditional tarot deck, and what is being said is, don't rely on other people's ideas. That's what I'm hearing. Rely on your own intuition and your own intelligence. And what I'm being shown is that as you're traveling through this new pathway that's in front of you, you will have a lot of people coming to you and giving you advice and giving you words, perhaps of encouragement, which is great, but I'm hearing more words of advice and opinions. And I feel like you will be bombarded with information as to what you should do, where you should go, who you should see, where you should work. Lots of people coming in with opinions. And what my guide is saying is, stay true to yourself and what you believe is true for you. By all means, take into the account ideas of other people, but do rely solely on what you feel intuitively is right for you. So that's what this particular card represents for you at this particular moment. Now, the reason why you're going through all of this, the reason behind all of this, we have the card called Waiting Game. And this is also a spiritual card. So it represents the spiritual side of you. And as the card indicates, you know, the clock here shows it's something was taking its sweet time to come into fruition. So because it's a number 2, it also represents choices and decisions. The reason why you're going through all of this is because something in your past has influenced you to make a certain turn in your journey or in your path. And I'm getting the feeling of someone leaving a situation. This can be work, this can be relationship, leaving some situation behind and needing to make a different choice, needing to make a different turn, needing to change the course of where you're going. However, you were met with some resistance, be it from yourself because you were afraid, perhaps if you were leaving a long-term relationship and now you have to move in a different direction. I could see how that would be a little bit daunting. Or perhaps this was a situation with work where you felt surprised and you didn't quite know what to do. So that's what the card represents. That the influences that are coming up here are you dealing with something or you leaving it something ending. Okay, and you needing to make a choice, which is incidentally why you're being spiritually tested right now. It doesn't feel like a heavy energy, don't get me wrong. It just feels... It feels like I am about to embark on a new journey. I have my backpack on my back. I have my suitcases packed and I'm ready to move on. That's the vision I have and that's the words that I'm hearing. So you are certainly going on some new aspect of your life and you're not being a fool about it, if that makes any sense. Or don't be a fool about it and make sure you make decisions that are really connected with who you are, not so much what people say. Because I do have a feeling people are going to come up to you and give you a whole bunch of ideas that they feel are right for you. And you know how that goes. Ideas are wonderful, except they don't always apply to us, right? So that's what's happening as far as the influence. Now, the possible outcome or the potential of what this situation represents. We have the card Deception and Envy, but that's okay because it was shown to me in reverse. This is pertaining to your mental state of mind. And because this card was shown to me in reverse, what I'm being told is that you are no longer are going to be fooled, which means, well, I think you know what this means, but basically what I'm trying to say is, because of where you come from and because of all the changes that are coming up for you, and because the changes are as a result of something ending, something finishing, some part of your life coming to an end and you possibly leaving a situation or leaving someone, because of all of that, wherever you're going to have your eyes wide open. And that's the words that I'm hearing. Again, I'm hearing you're no longer going to be taken for as a fool. So perhaps you, in the past, you were in a situation where you were a little bit naive. Perhaps someone or some circumstances took advantage of your generosity. That's the words I'm hearing as well. And this could very well apply to a job situation or a personal romantic relationship. So, but bottom line is you will no longer be taken for a fool, and your eyes will be wide open with respect to you going forward for the rest of your journey or for the next phase of your journey in life. Okay, if I was to summarize this, it's a very good reading, even though you have a couple of cards in reverse, but they're actually, the message behind them is a positive one, not a negative one. So you are leaving something and you are going somewhere. That much is pretty much guaranteed from what I can see. I also feel you are doing this by yourself. So it is a journey perhaps within you as well. Perhaps, like I said, you are leaving a situation or you are leaving someone and you are going on, packing your bags and you're moving on. So that's what this reading is really all about. I hope this makes sense to you. Please kindly comment and let me know if it does make sense to you. Of course, this is a general reading, so it will not apply to everybody. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to connect with me with the information down below, and I will happily oblige. Until April, I wish you best of luck. Keep up the good work and have a wonderful day.